It is criminal how the Mockingbird Media only presents one side of the chaos. The effects stemming from the modernization of the Smith Mundt Act, which allowed propaganda to be formally legalized, are working overtime. As Zero Hedge asks, are you aware of these leftist incidents? Because they were barely reported. In August 2017, Missouri lawmaker Maria Chapela Nadal said on social media that she hoped President Trump would be assassinated.
There is no way in hell that I'm resigning.
In July of 2018, someone smashed the GOP headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska, and spray-painted "Abolish ICE" on the sidewalk.
Last night, our building was vandalized. 2 bricks were thrown. One completely through our window. The second one damaged the outer pane. And then also we had graffiti sprayed on our property with the phrase "Abolish ICE."
Also in July of 2018, Martin Astroff was arrested for threatening to kill GOP campaign staffers and President Trump. In September of 2018 in San Francisco, Farzad Fazal attempted to stab Republican candidate worker Rudy Peters with a switchblade while he was working at an election booth. Also in September of 2018, GOP campaign offices in Laramie, Wyoming were set on fire by arsonists. In October of 2018, a hairdresser, Jordan Hunt, roundhouse kicked a female pro-life demonstrator. Also in October of 2018, shots were fired at the Republican Party campaign office in Daytona, Florida.
At least 2 bullets shattered a large picture window at the front of the Volusia County Republican headquarters, lodging in walls inside. The glass remained intact on a smaller window, but 2 more bullet holes are clear and went clear across the length of the office and through a backdrop near the back door.
These are just angry people that can't deal with their individual problems as it relates to the political world that we're in today.
In Florida, James Royal Patrick Jr. was arrested for making death threats to people who supported Brett Kavanaugh's nomination. And Jackson Costco, an intern working for Democratic Senator Sheila Jackson Lee, was charged by the U.S. Capitol Police with doxing Republican Senators Mike Lee, Orrin Hatch, and Lindsey Graham. Also, the Republican headquarters in Manhattan, New York were vandalized with spray paint, smashed windows, and a threatening note from Antifa. And in Minnesota, Republican State Representative Sarah Anderson was chased and punched by a man ripping up GOP campaign signs.
Parking her car, Anderson confronted the man.
And I said, "You can't do that." And he said, "I'm an anarchist. I can do whatever I want." And I said, "No, you can't." I said, "That's not your property."
She drove here and captured this cell phone image of the man charging her again. He tried to stop her from leaving, punching her in the arm.
I mean, I said, "I'm leaving now, I'm leaving now." And he was still in with his head in my vehicle, just yelling. Irrational, just completely irrational.
2 days earlier, Republican candidate Shane Meekland suffered a concussion after being punched in the back of the head while having dinner at a local restaurant. And in Las Vegas, a Democratic activist working for American Bridge 21st Century named Wilfred Michael Stark assaulted Kristen Davidson, the campaign manager for governor's Republican gubernatorial candidate Adam Laxalt. Also, ricin envelopes were not just sent to James Mattis, but also to President Trump, along with Senator Cruz and Chief of Naval Operations Admiral John Richardson. The FBI arrested a suspect in Utah, William Clyde Allen, who was believed to have sent all the packages in a coordinated effort.
Currently, he is undergoing a psychological evaluation at a Brooklyn area hospital, Fred. That certainly suggests that authorities are concerned about the 26-year-old man's mental state here, though they would not confirm a lot more.
And before knowing his identity, politicians said the vandalism to the synagogue in Brooklyn demonstrated why voting Democratic was needed. Lo and behold, James Polite was a Democratic activist who worked on anti-hate crime issues, according to the Daily Caller. Local media reports these stories to their communities. Independent media picks it up and exposes it to a national audience, yet is unconstitutionally attacked for doing so. It's not fake news. It's just the news the propagandized mainstream national network news will not report on. John Bound reporting.